played there were 3 solos of the song Shady Grove. So there is an embellished melody. There's a PDF to download if you need it. So the embellished melody of the basic melody becomes, and if you compare each bar with that, you can see what I've done. Now what you could do is come up with your own idea. The reason I've done it like that is just to give some foundation for alternate picking. I haven't done it with every note because if you're new to this, it's going to be quite difficult to try and keep that going for the whole lot, and you want to be making it fairly musical fairly quickly. The second solo, you would need to look at the chords of the song. So when you go and find the melody of the song, it would be important to look also for the chords. The chords will give you the scales, for which scales to use. You're still keeping the melody in mind, but you're playing now some scales. The first one being D minor pentatonic. So that's for the D minor, and then you'll see the C pentatonic for the C. The F pentatonic is just the same as the D minor pentatonic. So have a look at that first solo and compare it with, the second solo, and compare it with the D minor embellished solo. So we have this. What I've done is just done a kick off and then, so using the slide from 5 to 7 instead of an open third string, and on the upstroke, second bar there, which is C pentatonic, which from the embellished melody, keep going, becomes, so again, as I say, sticking close to the melody, but trying to work out creatively some other ideas. Follow it through to the F, C, keep going. So that was kind of almost like bar by bar, just comparison. With the second solo, we start to use D minor pentatonic with a flat 5, which becomes a D minor blues, and a C pentatonic with a flat 3, which is like a C major blues, and an F pentatonic with a flat 3, which is just the same as a D minor pentatonic with a flat 5. Okay, so we compare the embellished melody with these first 2 bars of this second solo. So I'm still trying to stay within the realms of the melody. So what I've just stayed on that melody note, but taken it up an octave. The next 4 bars, so I've ended up on a C, just like the melody in beat 3 of bar 14. Continue on. So it starts to vary quite a bit there in the second last bar. And then home it goes. Right. So they're basically, to summarise, let's have a look at this. So to summarise, the first thing we got to do, or the first thing I did, was to go find the melody with the chords. The second thing, embellish that melody, so you're providing some foundation with the alternate picking, right? And the third stage was to look at the chords, the relevant pentatonics for those chords, and try to create, basically. So one of the things you could do is just play a D minor chord and play the scale to it. Do that for 4 slow beats, and then a C chord for another 4 slow beats, and just practice the change between the two, the differences between the 2 scales, and that will kind of outline the changes. So hopefully you might have learnt something from this. The next video I'll look at the same song but a little bit more advanced, some other techniques, and yeah, we'll see what happens with that.